Ah, damn it. I'm sorry. It started in the wrong freaking direction, guys. So I'm so sorry. I got a stupid portrait live stream, and I have to cancel the stream and restart it if I want to go horizontal. But anyways, we can survive a portrait or I'm sorry, a vertical stream for once. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Today is a holiday here in Canada, so but of course I'm working and prepping for the week to come. So before you go and hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate you guys so much. I really just need you to hit that like for me. And I'm going to talk about the big 26-foot high wall is finally ready for paint. I have all the lines snapped for the walls. We're starting to lay the structural. Here, let me just turn it around. I'll show you guys. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you have any questions and all that good stuff. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay. Okay. So, yes. So like I said, I'm just gonna start with the structural. Okay, and I'm breaking. So the structural 18 gauge, I'm bringing all the way to the outside of the perimeter wall. Okay, then I got 20 gauge going that way, 20 gauge going that way. But I want the structural coming all the way out to the ends because I'm going to pick up the ceiling, right? So the ceiling sits on these structurals, and the ceiling comes all the way out here, and then I attach, there's a bulkhead later that I'll build at a 20 gauge that comes out here, okay? And then, of course, there's a parapet up there, the bulkhead, quite an interesting detail. But you can kind of see I'm bringing the structural 18 gauge all the way out to the perimeter wall, okay? And then, again, like I'll have a 20 gauge wall in between there and there, and going that way, you'll see, right? And then these two bathrooms have a curved wall. So let me see where are we? I think we're right about here. Which side has the curve? Yes, right. Oh yeah. So here's the entrance right here. Actually, the entrance to the bathroom is barrier free. You walk in here, or wheelchair in, walk and around, and then it opens up. You got your men's urinals there. And then your showers are in the back over there. We have this storage room in the middle here, okay? And this is like for where the showers will be. There's the 3 showers there. We have a wheelchair shower there. And then we'll have benches here, okay? This area right here will be for the lockers. And then we have the 2 wheelchair bathrooms at the front. We'll have actual stalls for toilets down this way. Okay, obviously you see the pipes, those will all be stalls. This is a wheelchair shower. Okay, so they'll be able to bring their wheelchair right into the room. There'll be a bench over there, shower, everything. Okay, for wheelchair. Yeah, you're gonna see here. So these 2 bathrooms are really cool. So they're curved. We have curved ends. Yeah, you can kind of see the curve here, okay, on this side, boom, boom, and then it squares out. The door is here on this side, and then for the women's, the same thing, door on this side, and then the other side is a curved wall, okay, another curved wall there. So yeah, that's going to be neat. And then so yeah, right now I'm working on getting the structural walls down. I only got my structural steel from the last order, all my 18 gauge. So I have my 12-foot studs here, my track, and my 20-foot studs over there for the ceiling. Okay, so that's going to be our structural walls and our ceiling. Okay, all out of the 18 gauge. And then I have 20 gauge 6-inch, 20 gauge 3-5, 20 gauge 2.5 coming for all the other stuff. Okay, lots of 20 gauge 6-inch. So it's going to be a mixture of both. Hey, what's up, Bob? Oh, shout out Team Smoke and my man. What's good, brother? Good to see you. Holy shit, awesome, man, awesome. Really dope, man, really dope. Awesome, dude, awesome. So you can kind of see I took the light up there with me on the lift to light check everything. So some of the extra prep is I had to go, I put my lasers up and I'm checking the elevations. So I'm checking every corner in the middles, everywhere for high and low side. Yeah, brother, you know it, man. Yeah. How the heck are you doing, bro? Oh, yeah, good to see you, though. Good to see you, man. Shout out Team Smoke, guys. Yeah, make sure you follow at Team Smoke on Instagram, right? That's where you're mostly going now, right? I think. But, yeah, bro. So I check out my laser, everything. It is that elevation because I've already pre-checked it. But yeah, the elevation of that ceiling will be the elevation throughout, okay, for the entire walls. So the reason why I'm going to put all of these you're on TikTok. Okay, TikTok. Oh shit, man, that's probably why I don't see you go. I never go on TikTok. I don't even think I have the app on my phone, but I should get it just so I can hang out with you guys, man. No, I really miss hanging out with you guys. Actually, I keep up with like Reno and his barbecue stuff and all that. I do keep up with him, and even like Zeke Black, I still follow him too on YouTube. But that's it though, and then of course that's it. I don't see them much actually, but I see Reno posts a lot for sure. You're still on YouTube, man? It's just probably the damn notifications thing too, right? Oh man. Okay, so this is the front restaurant wall area, and that's all sanded, ready for paint. We're gonna go we'll prime it and paint it starting. Hopefully we can get the painter in starting tomorrow. So I have it marked, right? So I have the vertical, and then I don't know if you see my mark up there. All right. Anyways, you might not be seeing, but I got a marker up there on the wall for the elevation for the ceiling. So one of the things I'm going to do is screw that 20 gauge track from there all the way to the other end. So I can shoot like braces over and stuff if I need to, you know what I mean? So that'll be also one of the first steps I do is screw that 20 gauge track to that wall going back toward, like from the kitchen back, right? And then I get all of these structural walls up, and I laser those elevations in, and then I put the ceiling on, okay? I do the ceiling first, and then that way I don't have to laser the elevations for all these other walls. All I have to do is frame them floor to ceiling, okay? If you get what I'm saying, right? It'll save a ton of time instead of could you imagine having to laser the top of every single wall in here? It'd suck, right? So we're just going to do that for the structural, for this 18 gauge walls, and then the 20 gauge walls will frame up into the ceiling. So I think I'm going to start on this side going backwards because I have, but I might not. Oh, I can't. I don't know if I can do that actually, but I'll check. Maybe I can. I didn't check, but it overhangs a foot and a half in front. A foot and a half this way is where the ceiling runs, and then I'm going to go build 20-foot sections going back. Okay, and of course I'm filming everything, guys. I'm going to show you guys everything. Boom, and then it comes all the way up to here, and basically the full heavy gauge ceiling ends here at this wall right here, but then I have there's a bar on the other side of this kitchen wall here, and the ceiling actually sticks out all the way. You kind of see the mark right there. That's for the ceiling, so it does stick out quite a bit. It's I think 12'6" off of that wall. Right, so I'm gonna run the studs from that wall over that wall and stick them out that way. Okay, to pick up this little bar ceiling here. So it should be interesting. It should be really neat. Yeah, I got some of those videos on my YouTube channel. I don't do a lot of those anymore, but I do have some on my YouTube channel. If you search my channel page, I definitely have some. I know for sure I've done some, but yeah, I don't get to do those often. Would have been maybe 3 years ago the last one I did. So, but yeah, I definitely got some on the channel, guys. But yeah, that'd be awesome, Bob. Yeah, I'd love to show you that. I've actually done live streams where I kind of explain it and show it, you know. But yeah, no, we're coming along. Like I said, I'm still waiting for HVAC to finish so I can finish this wall and get this ceiling done. And like I said, I'm going to be hanging aircraft quarter of the studs, right? So that's your 1/4-inch aircraft cable there. I'll be using that and the turnbuckles and all that to get that going. The guy's taping on the other side of the wall here, which is great. We're really getting it. We're getting going here. It's just kind of lighten up. Oh, like I said, so the drywall, I just run it past here, okay, and then I'm going to order a cap, an aluminum cap to match this color, and then I'll put a stud in here and push it in, like pressure fit it in there, and I'll just like, you know, screw it from the drywall on the other side type thing. That's how that works. And then when we drywall this side, it'll be sandwiched in there. It'll be perfect, right? So yeah, I kind of went hard corners in here with a little 3/4 gap that you can slip drywall in. And yeah, we got this side going, boom. Yeah, boys, that's getting taped, getting coated right now. Looks great. And I want to see the difference of the boxes too, because like I'm thinking I'm just getting a set of boxes, right? I got my track now to finish this pony wall. So yeah, this is we don't know how we're finishing these yet, but yeah, those are the Bailey pony wall posts for structure for the pony walls, right? It gives you structure there. Super handy. I can finish another 10 feet on the end here now that the basketball court is out of here. It's like go time for the tenant in here. So as soon as we can get this turned over, this basketball 360 tenant can come in and start setting up. So we have another 10 feet of wall to install here now. And then we got to figure out how to finish it, right? So I don't know if it's gonna be like 1/2-inch puckboard or something, or maybe a vinyl faced drywall, something like that. But yeah, you can tell, like, look at the size of the space, right? Like, just massive, just massive. So yeah, that's a big 50-foot space, 50-foot like wide by, I think it's 200 feet long. Yeah, 200 feet long by 50 feet wide. So that's basketball 360. It's gonna be big space, right? And then, of course, you got your 6 full-size basketball courts going that way that double as volleyball courts. And then the 2 indoor soccer fields on the far end that, like, seriously, like, for professional football players and soccer players practice there. But, yeah, you kind of see where we're going here, boys. Yeah, getting the heavy gauge in. That storage wall is light gauge and 1/2-inch, but that's like from the very start of the project. We're just trying to keep things going a bit, and we were cheaping on the dime because we didn't have funding yet. But yeah, now we're cooking. This might be turning into a basketball tournament court now. The total space of this whole building is 700,000 square feet. So yeah, it's a 700,000 square foot building with 40-foot high ceilings. It's a big job. I started on this job when there was nothing, like nothing. So yeah, I've been here the whole time, and I've been a part of every stage. So yeah, you can kind of see they have the pickleball courts over here, padel courts here. They're going to put, I think, the tournament court over there, the physiotherapy clinic on the far side, a gym on this side. So those are going to be 2 TIs that we're going to be doing in there. And then this also is going to be a tournament basketball court now, I think, which is going to be awesome. And then I think they're also going to add like a running track back there. And then you have the women's change room here, men's change room, a restaurant at the front. There'll be a coffee juice bar there. There's a pro shop in the front corner there. We have back offices as well, and on either side of that back storage area. And then we have the front main offices and reception here. And then I'm going to be designing a funky like wall here with glass in it and stuff. It's going to be awesome. So I just haven't had time to design that yet, but I should start that pretty soon. But yeah, dudes, like getting there. Yeah, man, and like there's going to be some different designs in this wall at the front. This opening here, no door, it's going to come up 8 feet, an archway here on this opening. And then down here you can kind of see these funky columns. My chalk is off, but somebody just mentioned something about inverted paint chalk. I have to look into that because I've never seen it, but I figured there's got to be a better chalk out there, right? I think there just has to be. And I just ordered a new Tajima chalk line and 3 new clamps off my Amazon page from the US. So those are going to come Saturday. But yeah, Tajima chalk lines are my favorite, and I can never find them here, man. Like, it's so weird. Why? But anyways, so I have 2 13-foot openings that I'm going to put glass in here, and then there's a ceiling in here. and a bulkhead on the other side. It's free floating. It doesn't go all the way up. It's going to be all free floating. So just, man, there's so many weird, cool things in here. Which is exactly why I took the job, right? But yeah, and this is a massive restaurant, man. Like, holy cow. It's going to seat 132 people, and they have a pickup window here. So this is like a little order area, pickup window area here. So I'll come up 4 feet or whatever, put the ledge there. It's a 4'4" opening. So that'll be an opening in this wall as well for like pickup orders. And then, yeah, then the bar in the middle there, and then all the seating and stuff. It's going to be rad, man. It's like, yeah, I can't wait to get into all the cool details, right? But oh man, so yeah, because I'm getting all the bottom track down, and then I'll lay out the 16s, and then I have piece workers also coming to help me put up the walls. So I'm gonna actually have all the track down for the piece workers, so they don't even have to think about layout or anything. You just have to put up walls. You know what I'm saying? You can't make it easier than that for piece workers. I've never had that luxury for myself, so I'm hoping that they really appreciate that, and I think they will. But I just want it done right, and I want it done quick, and so does the boss. So that's the whole point, right? So man, I got to quality control this guy a little bit here. That's okay. I'll make sure he fixes that. You're just a little bit off on the track there, but because there's not a lot of full pins in it, I was able to just kind of kick it over anyways. But yeah, I'll run quality control. I'll do all the planning and layout, ordering, all that stuff. Efren is partnering with me now on this, so it's gonna be, he's got 16 guys in total, so that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And I'll do all the hard stuff, like all the detail stuff and all the hard stuff, and I'll just get the piece workers to do all the volume, you know? Hey, so it's res channel, right. No, I do not. I'm not in here. I'm not. There will be 0 res channel in res resilient bar or RC plus. There will be none of that in here. It's all 5/8 drywall, all insulated. The ceilings are 5/8, but not insulated. That's fine. There's nothing above them anyway, and they're also 12 feet up. But yeah, all the offices are T-bar. But yeah, there's no res channel in here. But I do have probably 500 videos of me using res bar. If you go back to my drywall playlist, I was drywalling like these 4-story to 6-story walk-ups. I did that for like 3 years straight, and we had to install res bar for all of that, and it was double layer 5/8. So if you want to know how to do double layer 5/8 and resilient channel on your ceilings, for walls. Oh yeah, we also did it in the hallways and the wall. On the walls in those buildings as well, and how you double it up on the 48, right? So you can't, what we were doing is we were standing up first layer and laying down second layer, and we were putting putting 2 bars at the 48 so that you don't miss, right? Because trying to put your bevel on split bevel on a double layer wall on like that thin res RC plus is kind of like crazy sometimes, you know. And I have to be done this middle part they want it done. I'm supposed to have it done in less than 10 days. This middle part. So the material didn't all come. They wanted it done by the end of this week, but that's not going to happen because I still don't even have all my material. But I told them 10 days. So that's all of these bathrooms, ceilings, and the restaurant done in 10 days. And then I'll start the bulkheads, and then I can finish the other stuff. But I want to have this entire job done, like framed by the second week of June, if I can. And we're already getting kind of close. So yeah, but yeah, that's just a personal target because my wife is going on a 10-day cruise, leaving me with the 4 kids. So I don't know how to work and deal with all their crap at the same time. So I'd like to get this job to mostly framed by then, and then I just have to pop in for quality control and the drywall and taping or whatnot. And then when she gets back, then I can come back in and finish whatever. So there'll be tons of extra stuff to do. Oh yeah, T-bar, yeah. Oh yeah, they're all T-bar, yeah. Drop ceiling, suspended ceiling, ACT, yeah, that's a type of dry T-bar, I believe. Acoustic ceiling tile, right? ACT, acoustic ceiling tile. So yeah, that's all going to be in all these offices. And there's going to be T-bar in the kitchen with kitchen tile all the way back the back hallway and the walk-in cooler area and the store this whole kitchen line area. There'll be T-bar. The back offices over there are going to be T-bar. But yeah, the rest, all of the middle is going to be drywall ceiling. But yeah, there is lots of T-bar in here. Yes. Right on, man. Jimmy, right? Jimmy, right on, brother. Right on. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. So yeah, it's a nice job, and like I said, I'm going to show you guys as much as possible. I got my cameras with me. I am filming lots, guys. Like, I have a freaking an external drive I've been filling up with footage, so when things are slow again, I'm gonna have tons of content to edit for you. So I'm kind of building up a library of content. So when it's slow here, I'm like in construction, I have content, right? So that was a big problem for the past year. We weren't winning any jobs, man. Like, I feel like we're like definitely in a recession here, and just like every freaking bid, man, just like everyone's just so cheap now. Like, oh, you're just too high, or whatever. I'm like, holy cow, man! They don't realize like it's the materials. Materials are just so damn expensive now, man. It's just crazy. Like the cost of materials is like 70% of the contract now. It's supposed to be 70% labor, and it's 70% materials. It's madness, right? Oh, so yeah, we're getting this ceiling complete as well. So I have the furring bar, the 18 gauge furring bar up top there, 2 runs 6 feet apart to square the studs and to make sure they're on center, 16-inch centers properly. And then all I have now to do is to put the angle. So I have heavy gauge angle to put on the sides, on this side and the other side there for drywall backing, right? So, and then this ceiling is done. This actually whole front build is done after that. Once I get that angle on, you kind of see where's the angle. I think I put it over here somewhere. You can see there, that's the furring bar, and the yellow paint there means 18 gauge. The white paint means 20 gauge, but most of the stuff here is 18 gauge. Where's the angle? Oh, yes, it's right there. So that's heavy gauge angle right there. I'm going to put that on the ends of the ceiling up there for drywall backing, right? But yeah, man, it's going to be cool, man. And once I get this middle part here is going to be high. That's the last thing I got to do is design that. And I'm pricing right now as well 150 feet of 40-foot high demising wall on the far side for the physio clinic. That's going to be huge as well. So hopefully we can start that right away as well. And I'm not sure if I can get 40-foot high studs yet, but I'm going to find out. I don't know if you can imagine 40-foot high, 18 gauge, 40-foot high walls. Oh man, I've never used 40-foot long studs before. I don't even know if I can get them, but I'm about to find out. So, and if I can't, then we'll probably figure something out like this. But the problem is I'll probably have to add way more columns. So, like, I'll have to probably go at least, like, because there's no structural steel at all over there. I might have to put more columns all the way up but do them like beams going up from the top of the wall or something. It's going to be different, but I might have to figure something out for that. But other than that, everything else should be pretty straightforward. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, boys. So yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, man, and you're watching the replay, just leave me a comment. I'll gladly answer anything you guys want. Once I get back to the office, I can check my email and stuff like that. But No, I don't. So I'm not putting T-bar gypsum board above the T-bar necessarily. We might be in the kitchen for fire rating, maybe, I don't know. But I am, for example, because of its 40-foot high ceiling and the T-bar is down here at 10 feet, I have furring bar. Here, let me turn this around. I have furring bar to run across the tops for the hanger wire, you know? Oh, right on, Moneth. Right on. Yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah, I hope so. So, yeah, once the supplier gets back to me tomorrow, because it's, like I said, it's a holiday in Canada today. I think it's Victoria Day or something like that. I don't know, Queen Victoria Day. Yeah, so I'll find out tomorrow if we can get them or not. And yeah, the supplier is like Bailey, like the manufacturer is like on the south side, but the supplier themselves is just down the street. But yeah, I'm thinking like 40 feet, I think you can get 60-foot trailers for some reason. Am I wrong about that, or is that like way too crazy? Like, but yeah, that's right. As long as you get them on a trailer, right? That's all that matters. And I basically in Alberta, you can haul anything you want. So. All right, boys. I love it, man. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Please hit the like button for me. I so appreciate it. I'm sorry I bug you about that, but I just, it really does help me out. Yeah, I'll see you guys really soon, man. I'm sure I'll be live again tomorrow. All right. Bye for now, guys. Take care, eh? Right on, dude. Bye, Bob. Bye, guys.